And this is my co-host, Teresa Lange.
Hello.
You can say more than hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, this is exciting. This is our first show together. And this show is about healing. It's about healing from the inside out, sharing your innermost thoughts about relationships, caring, shaking up the world. You know, today, actually, we need to honor and remember it is 9/11.
Yes.
And it's a very auspicious day as the hurricanes are out of control in different parts of the country. So I'd like to just take a second and honor all the people that have been misplaced and just send our love out to them as we heal our portion of the planet in Las Vegas, right?
Right.
That's what we do.
Texas, Florida, Houston, the eastern states that are affected by
Yes,
all of this mayhem.
exactly.
So,
But we're
9/11.
here, 9/11. Yeah. So we are here today on this day to welcome you. And we bring a lot of fun, actually. We have been playing together as friends for about 6 months now,
yes.
right?
Yes, having a blast.
Absolutely. We're going to tell you a little bit about that story in a minute. But let me tell you, as my first show for healing, the structure of the show is going to be that I will interview guests that are in the healing field. And if you are someone who's interested in being interviewed, let me know. And I will get in touch with you as far as when we want to do something. There are so many different modalities, especially in Las Vegas. It's really funny, Teresa, because it's Sin City on one side, but then it needs the balance of the healing community. So that's what we've been bringing to Las Vegas. I've been a healer, a Reiki master since the late 1990s, and I was doing it out of my home, and then I found Ganesha Center about 5-6 years ago. Loved that place. A lot of my healing community. Lee Papa, we say hello. Yeah, it was a beautiful time to be a healer in Las Vegas. And it's really opened up. More and more people that I meet are interested in finding ways to, really relax, which is what we do.
Right.
We help them relax.
Right.
We help them with meditation, relaxation, hypnosis. You'll be able to tell us exactly what you do.
Sure.
To begin with, as a Reiki master for all these years, I do teach Reiki certification classes, 1, 2, and 3. Almost every month I'll do a Reiki 1 and a 2. So I know a lot more people have been showing up to my classes, which has been great. And I'm recently getting ready to join the Enlightenment Center in Henderson in Las Vegas.
Tully.
Yeah, Diana and Minette.
Minette, yes.
Yeah, that's a great center, awesome. And I'm ready to take my clientele, my customers, and bring them to this beautiful space for healing. Currently, I'm doing meditations in the Salt Room, as are you.
Yes.
You've begun doing meditations in the Salt Room.
Ava.
We love the Salt Room. A little plug for you, Ava.
Yes. yes, Ava.
I actually opened up with Ava 2 years ago when she opened the Salt Room and had no healers. It was a therapy for lungs and, congestion and allergies.
And skin.
And skin.
Like eczema.
Absolutely. If you haven't been to the Salt Room, you've got to go and try that out. Your skin will feel wonderful. Then you add in meditation. I do meditation and Reiki there, and it's incredible. It's an incredible place. It's like a man cave, so we even get some men in there, right?
Absolutely.
And
everybody enjoys it. Even children have a place there, specific.
And they can't believe that it's a 55-minute session. It feels like maybe 10 or 15 because we usually take them pretty far out so that they can relax. And everybody has a busy schedule. And when's the last time you relaxed?
Really? It's very necessary.
Absolutely. We have to do that. So besides Reiki, I'm also this year, I've gone to 2 healing destinations. One was Bali. I was there. Remember my pictures?
Yes, in December, right?
Yes, that was in December.
2016.
Yes, I had 3 weeks.
The weather's different there, though, at that time. Not like here, right?
Oh, gosh, it's so humid and hot. The mosquitoes love me. I could not keep them away from me. But during that period of time, besides seeing all the sacred places in Bali, I was able to get 9 or 10 breathing sessions where you're taken back to your birth, and you can release right at the source, because most people have really difficult births. I know for myself, I was a breech birth and also forceps, and just one of those alone would have been bad enough, but I had a duo.
Yeah.
So
So
there,
the breath work is what you're doing to help
that's one of
transmute that.
the modalities that now I am doing for other people, and I still get myself breath breathed by people in the community, and then my teachers Sandra and Marcus Ray, who I love. They have done, they've taken me to Bali, and then the last trip was just last month in Glastonbury, England, and I know some of you saw my pictures for that too. It's incredibly sacred heart chakra space where you just feel love from the inside out. It's really an incredible space. I was joking, it's like I walked into the land of the hobbits, or Harry Potter's world. Some of the people, the way they dressed was really something. They had green hair, green outfits. They looked like medieval, you know. Well, anyway, so, but I felt right at home because it had words like soultherapy.com. I mean, I was seeing things that have been in my language, in my world for years, and are new for those people that are awakening to this new planet, that we have to create, you know, some form of change in the world, because the planet needs it right now in a big way.
Absolutely.
And
It's changing really super fast, and sometimes people don't know how to handle those vibrations.
Absolutely. So next month, or September, end of September, I'll be heading out to Tehuacan. I don't know if I said that right.
Tehuacan, Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to Mexico. Now, Mexico City didn't, I know they did get the earthquake a little bit, but that's behind us now. So I'm going to a sacred space there to learn how to do retreats for healing. So I'll be getting like a double retreat. It'll be a retreat for me to absorb and channel all my inner guidance, and then also to share with other people how to do that. So I've been studying with some people for about a year on retreats, and then this is going to be the icing of the cake, and I'll be creating retreats from that point. I do workshops currently in Las Vegas. I had my own space called Intentional Healings for 2 years, which I love doing that. It was a part-time job, and now I'm full-time in the healing arts and ready to help whoever is ready to come. And a really neat thing that I'm going to talk about at the end of the show, Teresa, which is a new thing that I'm working with, and I have a surprise guest here who's going to be my other co-host besides you. So we'll bring that person out in a little bit. So besides breath work and Reiki, let's see, what else do I do well?
You do a lot well. My question to you would be, why are you so passionate about what you do in the community, and why you're raising this vibration and wanting to bring the centers together and practitioners together? Why? What's your why?
My big why. I love that. Thank you for asking. Well, I do meditation not only in the salt room, but I found a most beautiful garden in Las Vegas. A friend of mine had an incredible layout, and once a month I'm heading over there, and we have about 15 to 20 people that come regularly. That's once a month. Not only that, but we get gourmet food there, and you couldn't ask for more fun, and it's a very peaceful time, because I learned about 20 years ago. Here's one of my favorite authors, public speaker, Wayne Dyer, talked about the power of intention.
Incredible man.
This is, I can see clearly now. And I spent a lot of time just getting to know his concepts and philosophy at a time back in the 90s. Nobody was talking about healing. I mean, I remember carrying my books upside down and hoping that I didn't get taken out in a straitjacket.
People don't get it.
Yeah, and something that you can't touch may appear to be woo-woo, but what I do is I demystify woo-woo, okay? I demystify the healing arts and make it something that's relatable to people, so that they can actually come to a place where they can start using some of the healing techniques on themselves, so they don't have to rely on anyone. That's pretty powerful.
What do you think the biggest benefit when someone comes to you that you can show them that can change their life? What do you feel? Do you assess them differently and,
Mhm.
and pick and choose which modalities, or?
I work on every level: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Sometimes they'll come to me with a physical problem, but everything that manifests physically is usually that starts out in the spiritual realm and comes through the others. So whether I identify it out loud to them, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'll do a prescription on my intake form and ask them. I'm seeing somebody tomorrow that when I was talking to her, I couldn't get a sense if I needed to do breath work or Reiki. She saw me on the Ed Bernstein show last, was it 2 months ago?
Mhm.
A month ago? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a busy couple months.
Yes, it has.
So I will be sitting with her and assessing her. I'm going actually to meet with her because she had so many different things that it's time. I felt it's time for me to really sit in her presence, and then I get the intuition of what to do. Sometimes I know immediately that it's Reiki. With her, it's going to be either Reiki or breath work. So I haven't been able to determine that. But when I see her tomorrow, it'll be smooth as cake.
What do you like to do best? Do you like the one-on-one or the classes, the group, or what do you like the best?
I really like all of it. I get excited every month when I'm going to do a Reiki class, and I am
It is
okay.
fun.
So I'm
It is
putting
fun.
this on TV. So this is my accountability portion to a couple of my friends who've been after me for Reiki 3 to do the Reiki 3 certification, the Reiki Master training, and I have done a couple of them, but it takes a lot to put that together. So I am doing that in January 2018. If anybody is interested,
Yes.
all right, it's time. I'm doing it for sure.
And I can say that her classes they're exciting, they're fun. She is so thorough in her teachings, and when you go to Jodi, by the time you receive your certificate that day, you know everything you need to know to do self-healing, long distance healing. And I've seen a lot of practitioners, and they're good in their own rights, but she really is heads above the rest with her care and her attention to detail. So I just wanted to shout out to you that I'm so glad
I
that
appreciate
I was
that.
able to experience 1 and 2 with you, and so is my
Mhm.
husband.
And we have a Reiki 2 class coming up this
Mhm.
weekend, and both your husband and my boyfriend will be in that class. That's
yes,
exciting.
It is. We always have a big crowd, and we have lots of fun, and it's wonderful.
So you noticed I didn't quite answer the question because I love everything. I love one-on-ones. I have Reiki clients every week. I see people for breath work probably a few times a month. I would like to build that. My meditations I'm building that everywhere. I'm going to find a place, a recreational place outdoors.
That is exciting.
To do once a week because
Yes.
people love it and they want it more often than once a month. So
there's plenty of options out there.
yeah, and then the new thing is public speaking also. Because here's the deal. I see myself, and I don't know where it came from, probably all the personal growth work I've done. I see myself affecting millions like Wayne Dyer did, standing on stage, placing my hands out, and sharing the love, Reiki love, which is universal life force energy, just sharing that with thousands, and then they affect thousands. That it's a ripple effect and moves out with meditation. Because I don't know what happens when I go into meditation. It's like I leave the planet. I'm in another world.
It's a brainwave,
and I'm guided. I am guided to do something that's just beautiful for people. And that's probably my greatest gift is the meditation.
Absolutely, it is.
So let's talk about you for a second.
Sure. What do you want to know? Go ahead, ask me. What do you want to know?
You've had a lot to do with like me being more public than I had been before. Somehow you just, you did not let me sleep. Why don't you tell our listeners, our watchers, what do you do? What are your modalities? And then let's share our story about how we met and how things changed since then for both of us.
Okay. So in real time right now, as of 2017, I have a license in massage therapy, which I'm going to hang on to. I really do enjoy massage, the body work for people that really need it. And I also got my certification in hypnosis. I also do guided meditations as well.
I know you do, and you're fabulous. I was
Thank you.
I was at one.
Thank you. So, you know, in a nutshell, I really like to meet people where they're at who are ready and willing to take the next step in their life. A lot of people get stuck and they don't know how to move forward. You know, they don't know what they don't know until they do know. And I work with the subconscious mind, where the subconscious mind, it doesn't reason or analyze. It just associates emotions with past events, and it gets locked into your subconscious mind, which then can therefore sabotage you when you're trying to reach your goals.
Exactly.
And so I do some deep relaxation techniques that can get to the root of what that looks like for them, and then put in the positive messages. And really, it's really rewarding to watch people get results very fast. You give them the tools, and then if they take the tools, they have it for life. You know, they don't need to come see me. You know, I can really assist and support someone in 1 to 2 sessions, and that's what I love about it. It's so profound, and
really profound.
I've seen a lot of people utilize this, and really pleased and happy for them.
So, you know, Teresa, I was thinking that about hypnosis. Some people are under the, you know, delusion that if they get hypnotized, they'll be doing things that they don't want to do. Can you talk to that a little bit?
Yes. There's a lot of trust that goes into that, because people fear, you know, abandonment, rejection, and the big one is losing control of oneself.
Right.
So when you're putting yourself in someone's hands with hypnosis, you gotta trust them, first of all. So yeah, you need to be cautious. But basically what I do is just deep relaxation. It's like the hypnagogic state. It's like you're here, but you're not. You're in your body, but you're kind of out of your body. It's just so deeply relaxing. You go into those brain waves, you know, the delta, the beta, then you go into the theta, and that's where the changes can happen, is when you're in a relaxed state. So, you know, it's all up to them. They're in control. If someone is not happy or feeling any sort of way about it, I always tell them, you can open your eyes, you can get up out of the chair, and you can be done, because they are in control. Absolutely. It's all permission based. And so I really enjoy working with people that are ready to do that. And I just hold space for people that think they're ready and then they're not, and then maybe someday they will be. Or maybe they'll find another modality that will work better for them. Right. So it's never a forced thing. It's all, if they want it, it's there for them.
And what I love is I have my own CD, my own hypnosis CD that I listen to night after night after night, and it started bringing me the things that I was looking for, all the goals of things that I was working on. And I believe it's because I got deeply into my subconscious. I didn't have to make any physical effort at all, just turn it on before bed. And it brought 3 different things to me during a very short period of time.
You should be really happy about those 3 things.
I am.
Very grateful. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
You're really doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Well, we spread love to the community, and you know what? I am going to take out a little woo-woo piece, because what would I be without a little bit of a magic lamp? I have a genie's lamp, and I rubbed my lamp, and when I did, this a magical friendship appeared, and it's really been incredible. So, is it okay with you if I share that?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. That's sweet of you.
Oh, before we do,
yes,
tell everybody where you're at. Where do you work out so that they can reach you?
So I can be found in several locations. Right now, I am at Innovative Healing, where the owner and founder, Elizabeth Bahora, she founded this in 2013, and she's the only facility in town that deals with accident injury victims through medical massage or myofascial release. And I've worked for her in the massage end here and there, and have grown with her. So I'm out there. I'm going to do some massage for her, and also I'm going to be doing guided meditation. with my skill set of the hypnosis, it's kind of morphed into some guided meditation, doing some, custom work for people. So that is on Ann Road and the 95. And
can I mention that I just got some infrared
Oh,
contouring
yes.
there this week, and you can already tell
Yes, you can
I'm
lose
looking
inches.
better.
Scientifically, that if you follow everything that the red lights protocol is, you will lose cellulite and you will lose inches. And I've also experienced that too. And
yay, I get to go there
yes.
tomorrow.
Yes, me too. Anyway, so it's a great facility. It's also a spa. It has all kinds of other modalities there. So that's where I'm at. And then I have another office on Spencer and Flamingo, where I can do the hypnosis out there. And I'm out at the Salt Room once a month doing some hypnosis on financial success and balance.
And where can people reach you on Facebook? Or
okay, so
at
Innovative Healing, you can call 702-463-4400. And Aja, who is out there, will take care of you and answer any of your questions.
Right.
And you can find me on Facebook, Teresa Lange, and you can private message me. I can always chat with you that way and get your phone number, whatever, later. But mostly to answer questions.
You're getting pretty popular lately, I noticed.
Yes. I just take it as it comes.
So we've got a few minutes left in this series. So let's just talk about the fact that we met 4 or 5 years ago at Ganesha Center.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw you 1 or 2 more times in the community.
Right.
And so I knew you, but I didn't.
We were acquaintances.
We weren't really close friends yet. And then something happened that we met at another healing center.
Yes.
It was
an animal healing thing.
Where I was taking a friend of mine who ends up being like your friend and client now.
Yeah.
So it's funny how those things happen. But after that, you started getting guided messages.
Mm-hmm.
I know your mom passed.
Yeah, she passed in February 2017.
And that bonded us together.
Yes, I had brought you out there to help her cross over with prayers and stuff, because I knew you're really good at that. I've seen you do that with other hospice patients, and we don't have a big family, and so I thought you could help me. And so from that...
So the craziest thing is that this woman got me on the cover of Las Vegas Woman, and she kept calling it Nevada Woman, but somehow this happened because of her, and I didn't want to believe her, but...
Yeah, you didn't, but the messages I weren't leaving me alone. Because, and the why was, because she asked me why am I supposed to be on this magazine?
Why me?
Yeah, why you? So the answer to that is very simple. She is a master connector. She is like a butterfly. She goes around and pollinates everywhere. And the thing about her, though, is she invests in people and in businesses. So she is right now on a platform where she is going to bring about all the practitioners who want to come with her and raise them up in the community to raise the vibration and the consciousness here, as well as the other healing centers and facilities like Sacred Art of Healing, Enlightenment Center, all the centers in town that want to work with her. So that was the why.
That's the short story.
Yeah,
now
that's short.
We've got 2 minutes left, and there's some really special guys in here with us. So we're going to invite them in. If you guys will step in, and I'll introduce you. This is Kevin Rast. We have met each other through hypnosis and different things. I mean,
that was a miracle too.
Just a miracle how we met. He's going to be my co-host once a month, right? And so next week we will be doing Mondays. And welcome, Kevin.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And then this is Bruce Lange, Teresa's husband, big supporter of Teresa. And look, ladies, if you don't get your guys to come and be with you, but they wanted to be here with us. So this is just like really wonderful for us. And I'm finding in a lot of my classes, I've got men that come to them now. It used to be all women, but now the men are coming around. This man's very spiritual. He is also spiritual, cares for their women, and just want to say, well, what do you want to say? Do you have anything to say?
I'm excited about the new broadcast we're going to do.